Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I thank you for being here. I thank you for returning, and I also appreciate the support and the encouragement on my videos. I so appreciate that. Thank you. I thank you for watching, and if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Like my videos while you're watching them, and also share. I love to extend my audience to people who've not yet seen me, and that is going to somewhat happen through your efforts as well. So thank you for that. Also, with regard to my Instagram, it's also at Angela's Fashion Mix, and that's where you see what I do day to day. And I've had a couple of questions that I will give a response to with regard to my footwear as well as casual. So one of you asked what I wear for casual. So I'm going to show you today kind of what my outside of the house casual is. I don't wear jeans very often. I have about 4 pair. So I just rotate them through just whenever. And with regard to the heels, my feet are so accustomed to heels as I've been wearing them since I was 16 or so. And several years ago, I went to a podiatrist because my feet were hurting. And what that conversation led to was that my feet have over the years just kind of adjusted. I have a very high arch, so I don't wear them for long periods of time, and I can't really wear them for several days at a time. So about day number 2, I'm going to have to elevate in some way. So that's why most of my wardrobe is high heels. So I think I'm at a point where maybe I'm, in terms of what I'm buying, starting to bring them down a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. So I will start with what I'm wearing. It is a tunic. It has pockets, and this is an easy transition into late fall, also into winter, as I can add a turtleneck, I can add a blazer or jacket, and I can also add boots, or I could do a low shoe with it, and depending, I could also wear a heel with it. So this is a style that works very well for fall as well as winter if you're looking for an option with regard to a dress style. So this may be it for you. So I have several looks to present to you today, basically in black and white, but I also had a question as to how I would mix color with my black and white. So I'm going to throw in a few color options with regard to a black and white mix with a pop of color. And I'm going to start with suggesting my favorite thing to do easily is to just add a scarf. You can find a couple of ways to wear a scarf, and one of those ways, instead of just tying it around your neck, you can wear it as a shawl. So that is one way to do that. Easy, easy, easy. So you pick these up in all kinds of colors and all kinds of prints, so you always have this as an option. Or you, of course, definitely can wear it around your neck on those cooler days just to add a little bit of color up high. Also, I'm going to add in a lightweight trench coat, and I'm going to put in a blouse with one of the looks, so we add some color there. So that's what this video is all about. Black and white with a little bit of color to enhance your looks. So in the vein of being casual, I'm going to start with a pair of jeans. So black jeans are so very versatile. This is pretty much, if I was going to have if I could only choose one color jean, I think it would probably be black because it is so versatile. I've had these for a long time, and I had to play with them a little bit because I have trouble finding jeans that I don't have to fuss with. I want them to come up in the back. I want them to fit. It's just like you want to put them on and just go, not having to think a lot about it. So a brand that I found several years ago that really works was the Gloria Vanderbilt. I got these at Penny's, I believe, and I tried a couple of them, and this is one brand that I don't have to worry about them being short-seated. They just work. So I try to find this brand first. If not, there is a Cato brand, of course, that works, that I have found I don't have any issues with either. So with the black, again, this is my casual to some degree, but I'm adding a black and white polka dot shirt, and I'm adding a little bit of a blazer because it's fall, and we're gonna put that look together as look number one. So there's gonna be several looks today, and that's where I'm starting. So I'm gonna kick it up a little bit, and I found these pants. It's a little cropped pant, which I really like. I found these at Ross, and there's a nice weight to them. They're by Michael Kors, and they were like $29. So I'm going to love those, and I'm going to add a sweater to that. And what I absolutely love about this sweater is that it's going to dress this up. It's a ribbed sweater, but it has fur on the cuff. Absolutely love that. So we're putting that together. You've seen this belt before. This belt is by, I've had a lot of interest in this belt. This belt is from Ashley Stewart, and it's online, runs about $25 or so. From there, now, with regard to adding color, this little trench coat but work well with this little look. So we can put all that together. You just need a little lightweight coat to just add to as a cover-up. It's belted and button up, and I like that it has the stitching detail there. Found this at Penny's several years ago, but I do like the trench coat style because it is so easy and so versatile. I love that. Another look with black and white, and pull this from a suit. A pair of black pants, a staple in the closet. I'm going to put it with a white button up, and with the white button up, I'm going to finish it off with a duster. A duster is a very easy piece to have. It's a great piece to have as just a little throw on to just give you a little bit of cover. It's also great for this time of year when you need a little bit of sleeve without it being too heavy. So this is going to be an easy transition with the duster. So you know I like for my pieces to do double, triple duty. So I am pairing this with a black knit dress, has a crew neck, and with this I am going to put in that little red scarf that I mentioned. We're going to pull that together just to add some color. Of course, there are a variety of ways to add to that with regard to accessorizing it. So you will see all of that. So that pair of pants that I said I pulled from a suit, this is what that suit would look like. So we're wearing that. Break up those suit pieces to get more wear out of what you have. Now, again, that same pair of pants, I am pulling a little dressier shirt with it. Actually, it's a blouse. Love the ruffle detail. I love the high neck collar, and I absolutely love the detail here continued on the sleeve. I found this at Ashley Stewart a couple of years ago. So one question I get a lot is where I shop. And I shop everywhere. I am considered plus size. I am 14, 16 most days. But I can drop down to a 12 in a blazer or a top, just depending on the style. But 14, 16 is about where I stay all the time. So those stores that you may consider plus size stores, their bottom number most of the time might be a 12, 14, 16 in that range. So take a look at those stores. Even if you wear higher numbers, consider just trying on a different size. It may be that the fit is better. It just may be the vendor, because not all vendor numbers are going to wear the same. So give those stores an opportunity to serve you as well. So Ashley Stewart is where I got this top. We're going to dress it up, and I am adding this blazer. It was thrifted. It is a Joan Rivers. I love the Joan Rivers styles and the cuts, and I paid about somewhere in my usual. It was under $10. And what I love about this blazer, I do like the pewter colored buttons mixed in, but I also love the little gold thread that's running through. I hope you can see that. And I love this style. And so we're putting that together. Now, because of the gold thread that's running through, of course you can wear black shoes with this. But one of those things I always recommend, to just give you a little bit of interest and something a little bit different, is to add, I'm adding a gold shoe. So is an opportunity to pull out that little gold thread, and it's going to make that pop a little bit. So we're doing that. This shoe was also thrifted. I got these this year, paid about $6 for those. So that's great for work. It's a very, very much a work look, great for a corporate setting. So we're going to add a little bit more color here, and I'm going to add it. The color I'm adding is this beautiful royal blue. This is one of my favorite shades of blue. I don't wear a lot of blue, but I have found recently this year that somehow blue in a variety of shades has crept into my wardrobe. And this is one of my favorites. And I'm adding it with a white pant. You've seen these before. It's a white lace. I got these at Cato several years ago. And it's a palazzo. It's a wide leg pant. And I have found that this is easy for casual. It's for dressy, as well as dressed up. So we're putting this together. Now, I know someone's thinking, well, they are white. I wear white year-round. I don't ascribe to the not wearing white after Labor Day idea. That's something that goes back a whole lot of years. And it had to do with the wealthy and dressing differently from people they considered of a different class. And that has gone out the window with regard to fashion. I never really understood it until several years ago, when I just decided to figure out what was the deal with not wearing white after Labor Day. So we're putting that with these white pants. And that's one way to add color with your black and white. So I like to try to end with a little bit more elevated look. And to do that, I'm bringing back these white lace pants. And this time I'm adding this black satin. It's a satin feel. And it's just a cute little top. I'm going to put it over a camisole. And I found it at Goodwill. It was about $8. Has a tie. And we're going to just dress all of that up to give us an evening or an after 5 or whatever that event is where you need something a little bit simple but a little bit elevated as well, as we're going to accessorize it, and we're going to kick that all the way up. So here in our first look, we're starting with a denim, and I'm adding a black and white polka dot shirt to this. It's kind of a rayon fabric, so it's really soft and has a little bit of drape to it. And I've added a blazer for the cooler fall days. And to give me a little bit of a heel, a little more casual look, I have on a short boot, and I've added a crossbody, and that completes my look. Going further with our black and white,
This is a little bit more dressy. It could be for just your day-to-day, but you could easily transition into a meeting in something like this. And the black and white bag is from consignment, but I think just adds a little bit extra to this overall look. Got a white button down, and the belt here has a bit of a rhinestone feel, which dresses it up a little bit. And I'm loving the duster in this look. Absolutely love it. Black and white again, and in this look, this feels a little bit 70s to me, a little bit of a go-go feel with the boots there, but I'm loving this white boot. I love the zipper up the front, and here I've just added in some color with the red trench coat. This belt again is just a statement piece and a focal point, and I'm loving the overall look here with the white bag thrown in. I think this is a very chic kind of look, and it is very fall. Moving on to the next look, still with the same ensemble pretty much. I've changed the necklace to a drop down, and I basically just turned the belt around in order to change the look of it, to simplify it a little bit. So the detail on the back is now in the front, and that's what the two little dots are there that you can see. And I've changed the handbag, and the statement piece here is the hat. So head to toe, focus on those ways that you can find to pull in that black and white, and adding in a hat in those two colors is a great way to do that. I kept the same boot, and that's my overall look. Again, that is the thrifted Prada replica bag from my thrifting video to finish it off. Simple, simple, simple here. I've taken away the belt and I've added a scarf. These black pants, or any black pant, is going to serve you well when it comes to a black and white combination. And here I am adding a shawl with my black and white. It adds texture, of course. It's going to add warmth, and it just adds that something extra in a simple way, the simplest way, to just add a little bit more to your outfit. And there are a couple things you can do with it. There are a variety of ways to wear it. Easily just drape it across your shoulders, but if you want to make it a little more chic, just throw one side across the back, and that changes the entire look of the outfit. I love this look with that same white shirt that I have put under the sweater dress, and to bring in some color with a little bit of red at the neck and a little bit bolder with my bag, and in just those two little spaces. I wouldn't do a red shoe with this, but you could. I just like the look and the simplicity of this overall look, and I think this is very much meeting, it's very much corporate, it is very much for the workplace. The pants that you've been seeing have come from this suit. So again, I strongly advocate for separating your pieces to create new opportunities. Again, with the same handbag. And this is a very simple look. It's very much for workwear, but it's easy and comfortable that if you wanted to just wear this out for a lunch, you could easily do that. Not a lot of fuss here. So bringing in a little bit more color, here are the lace pants, and I have added in a snakeskin booty in the black and white, a little bit of a gray mix. I've added the vest, which I absolutely love. This vest has pockets, and that's always a favorite. And I went with a really bold statement piece on the jewelry. You may have seen that in another video. Statement jewelry is a great way to add a bit of punch without having to do a lot extra with your outfit. That is a great way to do so. And finally, the lace pants again, and adding this top over a camisole. It's very simple, but we glammed it up with the jewelry here. Inexpensive jewelry with the ring, with the bracelet, with the necklace, and with the little satin handbag also that has some rhinestone on it. That is a great way to enhance a very simple look. And my shoes here were thrifted. It's a mule, has rhinestones on the top of the foot, and this entire look is gonna work great for after 5, for a formal event. Low key enough that you're not gonna have to fuss with it, but it is elegant enough that it's gonna fit a lot of different occasions. So a great way to add simple and elevated.
So I hope that helps give you some direction with regard to maybe how you can wear your black and white pieces in a different way. And also just some possible colors. There are tons of colors that can go with black and white. Pretty much everything does. But those are a couple that I just chose to share today. And spend some time with your jewelry, with your shoes, with your handbags, with scarves, with your hats, with everything. And just kind of see. It's a great time to explore in this transitional space into fall. Explore and see what kind of new looks you can come up with that you can enjoy your closet more. Everyone, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.